again to Horizon Zero Dawn. We're about to log back into the thing.
Chill out, Dan, you.
We're back at level 27. My apologies for the last fuck up of stream. That's a sheep. No, that was a goat. Sheeps and goats sound the same. I actually helped raise a few goats before, okay? They're fucking adorable. They're hilarious too when they headbutt your little brother in the dick. It's funny. Now, I hope we are back where we originally were.
Sugar,
last time we actually played the game together. Now, if everyone here is still watching, then no, I will not be getting a face cam anytime soon. Not until I actually have a backdrop and surroundings to blank out my surroundings so you guys don't see how I live. Where I live, specifically. Okay, now. Oh, son of a fucking bitch.
Bye. What?
Load game. I didn't load the right game. So, we're loading back into the way where we were.
I thought you were going to say, I hate you. And if you did, I would have shouted at you. And I'm like my dad when I shout. I start sounding like this. I do.
Chill before you hear my viewers that are not there yet, but they will be there later. So they will be hearing you.
What?
Exactly. Respect the stream. Sorry,
viewers can also go and watch my channel.
If they want to, and you are currently playing Slime Rancher. I don't even need to look because I know what you're playing. You want to know why? Because my roommate had that game. He waited literally 3 weeks for that game to release. And he had the countdown timer on his PlayStation. Because he pre-ordered that game a month before it even actually dropped into the PlayStation store.
It's actually quite a good game. You would like it. It's funny.
I don't want to play it.
Bugger off.
No offense, but I actually don't want to play it. Yay! Welcome back to where we were. I am level 27 again. I have my 1 skill point remaining. Now, our main quest was go to Maker's End. It's the main quest. We are 2,416 steps away. Now, in order to get to Maker's End, we have to travel all the way the hell up here. Now, on our way, instead of going straight there, we have...
If I start doing a stream, you can't swear. Sorry, but I don't swear on my stream.
Then you might not want to stream around me. Because I do curse. A lot.
Fuck, these two slimes are combined! That's obviously a glitch where they've just morphed into each other, because I don't think there's a double slime in the game yet.
No, they can't. Slimes can combine. So.
No, that's they launch, but that one has 8 light. It was just two of the same ones glitched inside of each other.
That just might be because of the number of slimes in the
guard under the last gate.
in the thing.
No, I know what it is. It isn't any of that.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work.
I really missed this game.
An Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and Enora saves his life.
I am at 840 experience points out of 27,000. This game is fucking amazing.
I swear to God that you're crazy.
No, fuck it. Yeah, I probably am. What is it to you, huh?
These damn Oseram are stirring
Nothing,
up
because I'm crazy.
I'm gonna use the elevator to get down. This is a piece of Oseram Technologies.
Had to take over my brother's shift today.
If it wasn't for the Oseram, this city would suck dick. Because the Kaiser would have just had it good enough to live in. Nah, it's the Oseram who made this city what it is. You can literally see the mechanisms working in the back. See those mechanisms right there? Those actually are how this elevator works. So, now, for going down, it's just wait.
Say, don't sit on it. Oh, God.
Well, then go check.
Derval and transport to Mainspring.
No! There's no one.
Well, then you were just being safe.
I'm gonna hide in here with my rock.
A sharp rock's not gonna do nothing if they have a weapon. You know
I've
that,
cut
right?
through plastic with it.
Yeah, my knife can do that too. Easily. And I sharpened it recently. You know, unless it's obsidian, it's not going to be worth as much in a fight. This knife is stainless steel. Okay? This thing, I can use it to cut food. Meat! Meat! You know how hard it is to cut meat with a butter knife? Or a rock? Really difficult. Now.
Not when you've cut yourself 10 times with the rock.
Yeah, with the rock you'd cut yourself quite a few times, right? This knife, I have cut myself with it because I was being stupid.
Oh, I'm already infected. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry guys, if you...
Well, I'm gonna fast travel up here, so.
Kick.
Now, while the loading screen is going, I'm gonna get myself some water real quick. I will be right back.
Guys, go subscribe to the Fat Pig. I swear to God, if there's no one there, I've just told no one. Put off the channel.
The ostrich is annoying. Now.
Put an ostrich in your house.
No, I'm not. No. I mean, like. Oh, you cocksucker, no! You're not allowed to. I'm at a campfire and you're trying to get me killed, you bastard.
What is that game about?
It's about a lot of things. just running away from something right now, so...
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
What do you need to say about? I'm trying to figure some shit out.
Something just ate my mum.
Something ate your mom. Sure it wasn't your dad? Would've. Unless you got the dirty joke implied there, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm not gonna explain that.
I do get it. Shut up before I eat your fucking meat.
What do you mean? Or have meat?
You have a fucking dick, don't you? You fucking eat that.
Please, not on my screen. Alright then, sorry about that little issue there. I was enlightening my friend of, a slight misunderstanding, right? Brit?
I can't speak anymore.
Well, it's not bad, it's more of... You just goofed up a little bit. That's
Shut up, you fucking chickens.
Alright, talking to chickens, that's new. Now, there is living animals in this game. But there's also a lot of machines.
I think I've forgotten how to play this bloody game. This makes sense. It'd be nice if I could actually get back home
If you
again.
cause trouble, you'll find yourself in the sun room.
You don't talk on your stream anymore. Wait, do you have an iPhone?
I have an iPod, but an iPhone. Why?
Sorry, don't take this personally, but I hate you.
Why? I have an Android for my phone. I'm 20 years old. What do you expect?
Okay, thank God.
My phone's an Android. I have an iPod, which is primarily for music. What do you think I am, a savage?
Thank you.
I'm more tired than usual. Should have eaten more at breakfast.
No, I
I
just
have
thought
nothing
you
for you,
were
I'm
really
afraid.
sad.
A fork. This must be where Nassan was
It's
supposed to
only
check in.
saddos iPhones.
What?
Only saddos use iPhones.
So only what use iPhones?
Saddos.
Sorry, can you say that one more time, but say it clearly? 'Cause I couldn't hear.
Saddos.
What?
Saddos. That people that have
Maker's End.
got something wrong with
Not
their
much farther
brain.
now. Olin said he found an image of the woman.
Everyone
that
has
resembled
something
an
wrong
ancient
with their brain.
device.
What do you think makes us
If
human?
she's my mother, why would there be traces
Apple,
of her all the way out
Apple's
here?
iPhone is just the
So
most
far from
popular
Neuroland.
brand of phone because
I
it's
don't get it. Who is she?
Her name
legs,
is Elizabeth
Right
on top of
Sobek.
him.
You. Spying through my focus again?
Thought I had that one.
I might have to join my cousin.
Oh, go on. What do you know about her?
Stay opposite course before long.
What?
Fuck off, I'm part native, I can do that.
Maybe better.
Oh, get nailed on the face,
Maker's
motherfucker.
End is crawling with Eclipse troops. To help you deal with them, I've left some
I'm
useful
only going to put
equipment
the
just
other
outside the
away
walls.
from Peach Rings.
Your focus will show the location.
Starving.
What?
But even if it does get
How does he
destroyed,
know
I'm
these
still
things?
going to eat it because I'm
He said
starving.
Elizabeth Sobek.
What
kind of name
What do
is
you mean?
that?
Eat what?
A microwave from pizza, I might just eat it raw.
No, it's unhealthy. You
No.
could give yourself worms?
No, it would kill me. I've lived long enough. Oh, no. Thanks. God. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna go and stick it in, but first with the knife I'm gonna stab some holes in it so it doesn't blow up. Please don't explode.
If I could rush it, I would. Here they come.
I did tell you we'd meet again.
Nil. Still hunting bandits?
Oh, yes. I've been sharpening my blade, anticipating the scent of the fight. Don't get me wrong. These scum are odorous. A little panic and desperation really sets it off, though. Like an incense.
So, what's your knife called?
Why would someone name a knife?
So much for small talk.
Are you ready?
Just don't think this means I enjoy it.
Don't worry. We'll take your secret to their graves.
braids will take forever to dry.
Next, buddy.
She went that way.
I'm playing with the bandits.
Stocking up. I'd have to ditch something. Bad day for... Okay, alarm's down. Still sniffing around. The bandits brought their prisoners here.
I like to pace myself, and right now the pace is slow. The Sun King's too soft. Too much Oseram influence at the palace. What's he thinking letting Dervahl live?
The only...
Justice Dervahl deserves is at the tip of a spear.
Don't care what other tribes do, but I'll just mind my own.
I don't think I can help you.
It's so close to the Sun King. The Oseram Guard will be blaming their shadows for their mistakes.
I'll wager Erend is behind Dervahl's extradition. Oseram stick together after all.
Wish the Oseram would invent a gadget to do this.
You still there or not? Hello? Alright then. Fuck. No? Are you gonna do that? Okay, well, I'll have to be right back, okay? Gotta do something. Hello? I'm guessing Brit is still in.
They're still looking.
I think I've got it working. There. Now, say something. Both of you, Doves.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want. I just want to hear your voice. And keep it for later.
I'll sing, Papa. La 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 la.
There. A song and a laugh. Even better than words. And now I can hear them whenever I want.
We're done then? Off to bed with you. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa. Is she gone? What are we going to do? The raids are getting closer and closer to Mainspring. How much longer can we hide like this?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave. Serve.
want you to succeed. Good hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him. Corrupted Watchers. Acting as guards. The Eclipse and corrupted machines. Cooperating. One happy family. These dig sites, they're massive. What do the old ones do here? Snow.
Hi.
These aren't cheap. What have they been uncovering here? This'll be useful later. Explosion.
I've disabled his focus. The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points. Really hurt it.
You motherfuckers fucked up now. Sorry, you were saying, big boy?
Did it. Those things pack a punch. Alright. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
No way!
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Farrell. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded, so that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look. If you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad. A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine meant to kill. And they honored it.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
They made machines and devices. What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your Focus. They'll help you understand.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
All right. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics, I don't know what that is, in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automatic military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2053 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 24, 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, FAS, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of SAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. Faro Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Though its core business consists of military and defense contracts, as of 2063, FAS has ranked #1 among Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and RE Corp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FAS to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of this successful and of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe. Worldwide approval ratings of SAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Barrow was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, SAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobi Hal Global, by 321%. Corporation, an association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders, though the sale or distribution of stock can profit from such ownership. Vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives for its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. So, with that out of the way, we're also going to go to the machine catalog. The Deathbringer. Unearthed ancient weapon platform built to deliver overwhelming force prone to overheating. Repeater cannon turret. Cooling rods. So, distinct repeater cannon attacks. Protects the pulse operators. Component exposed to the machine overheats. Destroying this component causes high damage to the machine to overheat faster. You know, overheats any when exposed causes massive damage. Flamethrower. Grenade launcher. Storm on the body. Heat vents. Gun turret. Storm launcher. Stabilizers. Heavy cannon turret. And that's all the shit it drops. Impressive. Pretty impressive for a machine.
There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
It's complete there. Holy shit, that scared me, even.
Looks like I can climb here.
Aloy is fearless, holy shit. Bro, you are brave. I would never have the guts to have done that.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and...
Oh. I want to hear all of that.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or Control can be slave to the Swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models, and you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. Sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
What is this over here? Let me see this. Oh, it's just another thing. Display. Meeting room, obviously.
I'd have to leave something else behind. So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
That began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can't promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Oops.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
You're killing robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another Pharaoh has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
That consume biomass as fuel.
In emergencies.
And you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean?
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The final Pharaoh has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the older ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Sirens. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way.
Threaten everything.
But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a Metal Devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Well, she's a bit cranky, no, isn't she? No. I'm gonna finally learn Precision Plus, because I actually need that.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn. Ouch.
Yes, I'm munching while I'm streaming. If you have a problem with that, just let me know. I'll try to refrain. Playing on console, as you can obviously tell. This is more comfortable and, well, I don't have to go far. For purposes. I'm antisocial. Not just that, but it's more of I'm not as comfortable around people as people. No.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
I'm not showing any focuses at that location. Carry on.
Grasp!
The Grave Hoard. In the shadow of a metal devil. Wait. This must be the pass Latour was talking about. Battle. Frozen in ice. Time. They're inside too. That does it. Time to take a look around the room.
Looks like quite an enduring victory we put our foot in today.
Contact in 30 seconds.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this
to serve beside these tanks.
Here it comes.
Brace for contact!
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
Oh, these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Can't carry more.
Was not expecting that, but okay. I know what killed them. It's pretty fucking obvious, to be honest.
Operation Enduring Victory. What did that mean? Whatever it was, doesn't seem to have turned out very well. Must have been where the soldiers slept. Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
Log. First battle of the Eastern Seaboard Wall. Had a long run up to it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the East. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen? We ran combat drills with them in the streets where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear, the more we do this, the more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. Us? I'm not so sure.
Silence, you getting this?
What is it?
All these soldiers. They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
Log. Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came in from the Pacific, and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. stuff was... The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour or two of slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated. We pulled them inland, back through the Kalmar sprawl. Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, I was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
What was this place?
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded, and enjoy your gaming.
They were looking at things they weren't supposed to at work. If you get what I mean.
Thanks for the mails, you. Time goes fast on active duty. 4 months with the wrecking recalls, I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach. Pulled out before its buddies arrived, but to see a big one go down. I hope you made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn the time it needs, then everything will be the way it used to be.
The furnishings were metal. How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to it.
That is where I have to go, but first I'm going in here.
Just one bed. Maybe they're war chief's room.
Log.
These wires must run to the power source. Useful information. I haven't seen one of these since I was a little kid. It must be some kind of code. Maybe I should try scanning objects in this area. Three power lines, resources. That makes one.
y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
That's two. One more.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Red light. Guess that means no power.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Fuck. Thought that ledge was, stand onable. I guess that's the only way I can say that. Because my brain's fuckered right now, so yeah. Fuck y'all.
Whatever powered this door should be close by. Must be parts that control the power around here. Oh, that's informative.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations. Y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear nature poetry from the lips of Mike the GT Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Sounds like that did it.
Oh, of course when I do it like that, it works. Fucking douchebag fucking motherfucker. Of course I'm fucking stupid. I feel like an idiot.
Tools being used. And voices. More close. Must be another way in. Some kind of power cell. I wonder what it's for. I'm alright. They're not looking for answers. Just weapons.
Got eyes on us.
Fucking twats. Every single one of them is a twatful right now. Fucking twatful.
Full already.
That's beautiful. Please, not now. I can't get the hiccups now. No!
What is this?
That? It's a map.
A map of what?
Our world. The planet Earth, Aloy. It's not flat like you thought.
Why would I think that? During eclipses, the shadow cast on the moon is curved. So our world is a globe. And it looks like this, from a distance.
We'll discuss this another time. Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across the world, eating everything up. Somehow, Elizabeth stopped them before it was too late. But how? No room.
Fuck me. Boss battle.
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. They don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
And this one can move.
I did not expect that. Okay, so... That sucks. I might need to use every single one of those to take down that big fat bastard. Although it's very prone to overheating, so...
Another coalition. And this one can move.
Oh, holy fucking shit. Oh shit! myself, didn't I? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I almost had it killed. Damn it. No. Bastard. Okay. One more try, and then I'm gonna fucking lose my temper. Because this is starting to get ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright then.
Another collision. And this one can move. I can't spare the weight.
For the grand finale, stealing this Deathbringer's holy mother shit, yes? Oh, that's beautiful. I think just drop right the fuck out of there. That didn't it? Locked out like an unwanted baby. It slipped out like an unwanted fart. There. That sounds a lot more relatable for some people.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat. What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
No, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on. If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... we'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it.
and it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret superweapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of Alpha and Beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth do? Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
Fuck!
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines.
Well, I can get close, but that don't mean that I'm gonna be there quickly. The most they can do is get to a starter site and then, you know, hightail my ass.
The world she knew, her civilization, ended. Let's hope it won't come to that again. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Whee! This should be fun. Wow, this is actually really fucking cool. I thought I was about to die at that point. Oh,
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Now, I can fast travel my ass all the way the fuck over to where I want to go. Right here. And the fun part is, there's the metal flower there too! So that's a 2-in-1 for me. Now. blast arrows are one of the most effective items for knocking shit off machines from a distance. Up close, well, the Terror Blast has them. Oh, wait, what was it called? The Terror Blast. You'll have to give me a moment. It's been a while since I played this. Close range, Terror Blast, shotgun, revolver. That thing. I'm just gonna call it the shotgun. There we go. Awesome. I fell my ass. Literally a few hundred feet over here. I'm gonna borrow your drill a little bit. Thank you! Now, I'll piece up scissors and... about to reach endgame, guys, and then after we'll be onto the DLC. Once I get close to the location, I'm starting with a new episode, so you guys are gonna have to just a little while longer for the last little bit, considering that I have been streaming for a good while now. Couple hours. I do have a clock that I can look at, so. Sleep all that night. Orange alarm. Thank you, Phoenix, right? Ah! Oh, you cocksucker! Get the fuck out! Bye, peace! Fuck off! No! No! Zigzag! Zigzag! So someone's been going along this path recently. Yeah, these are brave trails. That means I know what I have to do now. She can see them, but I can't. That's the funny part, unless they're very evident, if I'm not wearing glasses again. Like an idiot. So this seems promising.
better not. Now they're hunting me.
Aloy, you're very close now.
I was wondering when you'd speak up.
There's a sheer rock wall just ahead. Look close, and you'll find handholds leading up.
Oh, really? And who put those there, hmm? Why would I expect an answer? It's so much more exciting to keep it all a mystery. Crash the Eclipse Focus Network, he said. So how are we gonna do that? Oh, wait. I forgot. We won't. I do all the dangerous stuff. You just listen in.
Someone's cranky today. Didn't sleep last night now, did you?
No.
Yeah, fucking course not you did.
They're the handholds, right where you'd said they'd be. Did you get that, Silence? No? Fitting name you got there. All right, what now?
You wait, that's what. Take a seat at the campfire and rest. When night falls, we'll talk.
Sorry, just overriding my last save so that it doesn't happen like
At
this
least
again.
I'll have a fire to keep me company. How nice of you to finally drop by.
Our purpose this night is to crash the Focus network.
Yeah, tell me the part I don't know. How?
For starters, you'll need to infiltrate the Eclipse's main base.
Wait, what?
That's right. Fortunately for you, I brought you round to the back way. It's right through that crevice. Once you reach the base, you'll see the objective. A derelict tall neck that's been extensively modified. Climb the tall neck. Grafted into the top of its disk, you'll find a module of sorts. Destroy that, and the Focus network will crash.
So you were part of the Eclipse?
I've never been part of anything. I serve my own interests, always. But it is the case that I assisted the Eclipse before I sensed the threat they might become. It was a mistake that I'm doing what I can to correct.
What sort of assistance did you give them?
Head through that crevice, Aloy. You have more important things to do than ask questions.
She's angry. Now, before we do anything... we're gonna silence ourselves.
Let's see what's through here.
Well, aren't you just fucking pleasant?
Connected machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Alright, cunt muffin. Okay, fuck you two big fucking cocksuckers. Prick of a bird. Now, let's deal with this shit face here. What are you?
They're scanning for me.
I distracted it with the one arrow so I could kill it with the next. It's a smart tactic, you know. Now.
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Ooh, I can, can't I? No, I can't. Fucker.
Getting close now. Head for that ridge. The tall neck's just over this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
You getting this? I see the legs of a tall neck down there, but no tall neck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You got exactly one shot at this, Aloy, so spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the tall neck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
Weeks since Helix was around. Fear the power. Who knows where she went?
Nice. All right then.
fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret. What is this place?
A distraction.
There are several data points.
So long as King Itamen languishes at Sunfall, coddled by his mother, he will never learn the true lessons of the sun. I have tried to instruct him.
This armor. There's only one man big enough to wear this. Yes. This is his shelter. Not exactly fancy.
So long as King Itamen languishes at Sunfall, coddled by his mother,
brutality.
He will never learn the true lessons of the sun.
Just enough to want to stop him.
I have tried to instruct him, but the shadow of his mother's influence is upon him. I took him to the palace balcony to behold an offering of sacrifice in the ring, but he showed no thirst for it. He averted his gaze. Look to the sun, I told him. Do not shield your eyes. In all things, it is absolute. One day, it nurtures life, and the next, scorches life away. It burns the skin of champions and wretches alike. Never does the sun show pity. That is the example a Sun King must follow. The example of your father. But before my instruction could take hold, she was there, clutching him to her robes, burying his face against her breast. How is a king to rule when he cannot even see? My lord, the 13th king of the Karja Sundom was murdered, cut down by cowards who mistook firm rule for madness. Ever the strong are beset upon by the weak. So he said, as the traitors launched their assault, as their cannons forged by Oseram filth toppled the battlements and burst the gates. I would have fought to the end, but it was his will, the will of the sun, that I lead the prince and queen into the west, to safety. My lord did not hesitate. He saw his fate. He looked into the sun, and he did not blink. With me, he sent kestrels, nobles, sun priests, and slaves. Killing all that stood in the way, I carved a path to Sunfall. There, we joined others to gather the strength to take back our home. But our strength only faded, until the buried shadow was brought to light.
No space.
Every morning, I wake to the same nightmare. The same reality. Holy Meridian, in the hands of profligates. Debased. The spire, towering above the horizon like a glittering spike through the center of my mind. Every daybreak in exile is a mark of failure, but the count of days runs thin. I will see Meridian retaken, the profligates slaughtered, a true king restored to the Mesa throne.
Alert. Irregular transmission source near.
I have become an instrument of prophecy.
Alert. Irregular transmission source detected.
A mural of Meridian and the spire.
Holy Meridian. That's how he sees it. But his destiny is to win it back.
When I first set eyes on the buried shadow, I trembled. Was I not the chosen of the sun? A blazing light of faith to shred and scatter darkness? Was it not my place to destroy this devil? But High Priest Bahavas instructed me in the prophecy, and set right my frame of mind.
The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short. The murder of the true Sun King broke the cosmic cycle short of completion. The whole world cast into darkness, doomed. To resume and turn the wheel of time would require more than sun and faith. All forces must combine, all halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, night to day. Even a buried shadow wants the wheel to turn, for without a sun in the sky, there can be no shadow. Never does the sun show pity. And yet, when my wife died in birthing, and in dying into the life of my child unborn, I pitied myself. My lord sensed this, but instead of casting me down for weakness, he cast upon me a radiant beam of honor. He ordered my kin buried in the sacred caves reserved for royals and heroes. Unimaginable. Never again would I doubt that I am the chosen of the sun. Never again would pity find a place in me. Not for myself or another. When sleep refuses to come, I think of our wedding night. How you welcomed me to the marital bed. How after, when you fell asleep, I lay there watching your delicate face. For all its beauty, I detested its fragility. A rage swelled up inside me. I abhorred that bed. How its softness threatened to swallow us up. And that room, the stench of incense, the fine embroidery of the drapes, all of it weak. I slipped from the bed, threw open the casement, and lay naked on the stone floor, determined to spurn all seductions of comfort. But when I woke the next morning, you lay beside me, naked as I in the cold. Your body, stretched beside mine, seemed chiseled from stone. I saw you wake, instantly alert, like an animal ready to strike. You said nothing. You did not have to. Already you had shown me beyond doubt that we were meant to be.
He's a fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It gives him a focus that you seem to lack. Now how about finding that Tallneck?
It would not have been easy to drag the Tallneck down his path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then get out fast as you can.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. Feels wrong.
Everything here is wrong. Just get to the module and destroy it.
I see the module.
Good. Now be quick.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
Destroy the entity.
Keep moving or you'll die.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap? Easy. Almost there. Come on.
No, don't fight.
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost out of it.
Don't fight. Run.
Get back in there and fight!
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving. More eclipse across the ravine.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Don't fight. Run.
Shit! I didn't hit the angle fast enough. That was fucking exhilarating.
That was
Keep
fun.
running.
What?
Run. Don't fight. Keep moving. Don't fight. Run.
Are you kidding me?
Head left towards the camp.
Got it.
I said
For a
left.
hot minute.
Almost out of it.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah, I noticed.
Keep moving or you'll die. More eclipse ahead.
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Don't fight. Keep moving. Don't fight. Keep moving. Rough going, but you survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest. Now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding. We both need answers, Aloy. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping them. It's unfold. We'll speak again.
You miserable... Damn him. If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
Son of a fucking whore. This is the closest place. I know I said I would start a new stream, but fuck it. I will do so now. So, I'll see you guys next time. So on and so forth.